Hi, and welcome to another episode of Love Me Not Podcast with Tiz and Kay. As always, I am Tiz.
And I am Kay. How are you this evening?
I feel like I'm being held hostage in bondage.
What, you like that?
I know. Be gentle.
Hello, Kiki. So you may be wondering why he is actually blindfolded. So we're going to do a couple taste or three. We're going to taste three different burgers. He's going to try and figure out where they came from. He does not know where I purchased them from, but we will go ahead and let him taste them. And let's go.
Where'd you get this from?
I just found it online.
And I'm the guinea pig today.
Yep. Alrighty.
I mean, a lot of burgers lately, so except from home. Now with my mouth.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, that's obvious.
What is this one?
That's McDonald's.
No.
Burger King.
Yes. So obvious, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. We're going to go with another one. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, I was trying to show him where it comes from.
That's McDonald's. That pickle.
Dang it.
That's different. Yeah.
I should have told him to take the pickles off. Okay, finish that. While he's finishing that up, I am going to go over some birthdays for today, April the 14th. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget the emails at lovemenotpodcast@gmail.com. And that's not with a K. So birthdays for April 14th, 2026 are Sarah Michelle Gellar, actress, 48. Abigail Breslin, she's also an actress, 29. Adrian Brody, actor, 52. Da Brat, rapper and radio personality, 51. Thought he was going to break out into song. Brad Garrett, TV actor, 65.
Everybody loves Raymond.
Baker Mayfield, NFL quarterback, 30. A baby.
I like Baker.
Still. Me too. Loretta Lynn would have had a birthday today. May she rest in peace. And Luna Steffens, daughter of John Legend. He is
Luna
John Steffens. Yeah. He is named John Steffens.
Okay.
Not John Legend. That's his stage name.
Okay.
So that's pretty cool. Fun fact, right?
Okay.
I'm gonna give another fun fact. We're gonna talk about the NFL draft.
The what?
Oh my goodness! Why did I say that?
The
WNBA draft. Okay, here's the next one. Here's the last one.
Well, I thought the first one was pretty obvious. This one is not. Not Five Guys, and the patty's not thick enough for cookout. Go Wendy's.
You are correct. Wendy's.
2 out of 3.
Good job.
Thank you.
I'm gonna do your.
It'd been real kinky if we had our clothes off, but just because we fully clothed, it was all right.
I think they would take that down. They would probably take it down. I don't know what they have on TV nowadays. They probably wouldn't.
The whole channel.
Right.
We just got started.
So I'm going to go over the WNBA draft. That was last night. Started at 7 o'clock last night. And I was able to see the whole thing. Yeah. Unlike somebody else I know who went to sleep right before or right after Kiki Rice was drafted at number 6. She went to Toronto. But Just gonna go over some of the ones that are very familiar to us. We got Az Fudd, who went number one. She went to the Dallas Wings. Number two, Olivia Miles. She went to Minnesota Lynx. Number three, Awa Tham
Spain.
from Spain. She went number three and she went to the Seattle Storm. Number four, our friend Lauren Betts, Washington Mystics. Number five, Gabriella Jaquez. She went to the Chicago Sky. Number six, Kiki Rice went to Toronto Tempo. Number eight, I'm going to skip over seven, but number eight, Flau'jae Johnson went to the Golden State Valkyrie in the beginning, but then was traded to the Seattle Storm. Raven Johnson, our girl Raven, Hollywood, she went to the Indiana Fever with her arch rival, Caitlin
Are they arch
Clark.
rivals?
She waved her off like
Yeah.
she won nothing, pretty
Yeah.
much. Like
But,
it's a rival. It's a rival.
It's just something's there. Aaliyah's there too, though. That's a
Yeah,
good,
that'll be good for her.
yeah, that'll help her out.
That'll be good for her. Another one of our faves from the Gamecocks, Mandina Okot, went number 13 to the Atlanta Dream.
That was surprised to me that she was that far up. It really was.
Really?
Yeah, because I just didn't see her being that high of a pick. I'd have thought Reagan Beers or one of them would have been selected before she would have been selected, but obviously they saw differently.
Very good.
On them boards, she's good now. She's
The boards and her work ethic. And I'm not saying the other girls don't have a good work ethic, but that girl, yeah, when she's trying to focus, she's gonna focus. And another one of our Gamecocks, Tanaya Latson, went to the Los Angeles Sparks. Let's see who else we got here. We got number 30, Dariana Little Page Bugs went to the Washington Mystics.
my favorite name.
That's your favorite name. That is your favorite name. And what surprised me was Rory Harmon, number 34.
Yeah. I thought she would have been way before that.
I don't get it.
Yeah, she's a good point guard, and she's on a winning team. So I don't really know what that was about. And you also told me Kayla Oldacre didn't even get drafted.
Didn't even get drafted.
And that really surprised me. I thought she didn't win. I didn't say she was a lottery pick, but I thought she'd have got drafted.
Yeah.
It could have been work ethic with her too, though. She seemed a little lackadaisical sometimes.
That's maybe why she was on the bench a lot.
Yeah, especially early in the season.
Yeah.
He benched her, and they seemed to have something going on. But he got when the tournament came around, she was playing more, and she was enthused.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe I'd have thought Reagan Beers would have went too. I'm surprised she didn't get drafted at all. But
well, that was odd. Yeah. But hey, it is what it is, and maybe they can still go and try out.
Yeah,
they
go overseas, make some money too. But of course, they want to stay home and do their thing. But
right.
We'll see.
So, speaking of South Carolina Gamecocks, I'm going to talk about Dawn Staley. Dawn Staley says in this podcast called Glass Half Full, she stated that she was not even interested in coaching in the WNBA. She did not even want to coach, but this person challenged her, and she wanted to prove she wanted to prove him wrong. She does have interest in the the NBA, and she interviewed for the Blazers job during the pandemic, didn't get it. Interviewed for the Knicks job last night, didn't get it.
No, last year.
They never officially offered her the job, so we know how that is. She says culturally, the NBA is not ready for a female coach.
How do you feel about that?
I think that she would be well respected. I think they need to get ready.
Well,
because they have men. They have men in the WNBA.
Yes, and the women college.
Yeah.
I feel that it's going to happen eventually. Mm-hmm. But the atmosphere will have to be right, like she said in the interview, because you don't have to just change the players are one thing, but all the reporters that's going to ask the GMs and how's it be. It's going to be a lot of media just from the fact that there's a woman coaching the men.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's, like she said, the entire culture has to change to be accepting. But I think she really wants that challenge. Like I said, the only thing she got into coaching in the first place was the guy at Temple said, "Can you turn us around?" She took it as a challenge, but she said, like you said, she doesn't think that Temple had the talent to win a championship. They worked hard for her.
They worked
but
really
the talent
hard.
wasn't there. That's why she came to Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
So, But I think at some point, the fact that they even interviewed her tells me something. Becky Hammond actually, I don't know if she still is, I have to look it up, was an assistant with the San Antonio Spurs. With Greg Popovich isn't there right now, but she was on the staff. She may still be on that staff. So that's how it's going to have to take some little bit,
baby steps.
Some baby steps, and I think eventually it'll happen. Just like there are female refs now in the league.
Yes.
Too. So it's going to take some time, and you can't be the same jokes.
Right, exactly.
Like when I was in the Navy, we used to say make a hole. But, and as we said, make a hole, all we meant was just open up so somebody could pass through.
Right.
But women can find that offensive, so it started where we couldn't say make a hole anymore.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's just little things.
Which is understandable. Because
I get what it is, but we didn't it wasn't for that reason. It wasn't for a sexual reason.
Right.
It could be taken
that way.
That way. So we had to stop. It was starting to be implemented. You had to stop that. Mm-hmm. So, but someday it'll happen.
And hey, don't forget to check out her book, Uncommon Favor. I have it on audio, and it's really, really good. So you guys need to check her out. It's a very good read. Another Black history fact. We got Susan King Taylor. She was born into slavery in 1848. She became the first Black teacher to openly teach formerly enslaved people in the South during the Civil War in 1862. She taught Black Union soldiers and freed children in Georgia, and she later wrote a memoir about her experience, making her one of the first Black women to publish a wartime account.
Wow.
Amazing.
Yeah. She faced a lot of scrutiny back then, man.
Oh,
Black woman teaching, just teaching because
they death threats, and you know it.
They didn't even want African Americans, Black, how you want to call it,
so
Negroes,
know anything.
To know anything.
Yeah.
Don't teach them how to read. And really, when they taught them how to read, they taught them the Bible, which further messed it up. So,
yeah.
But
it is what it is.
Yeah. Good. But thank you for that. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
First Black. On paper.
On paper. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. And the first Black teacher to openly teach formerly enslaved people in the South.
Good to know.
So, how'd you like your burgers?
Yeah, we haven't had McDonald's or Burger King in a long time. I thought I really had the one right, but the McDonald's, when I tasted the pickles, I knew exactly what that was.
Yeah, those pickles.
The Wendy's was just process of elimination. It didn't taste like Five Guys, and the cookout burger patty is too thick.
Right.
A lot thicker than that.
And do you know that they wanted $4 for just a regular cheeseburger? At first she said $5. I was like, $5 for a cheeseburger? I can go over to Five Guys and get me a
really good cheeseburger.
A really good cheeseburger. A couple more dollars.
Yeah.
But then she said, "Oh no, $4 and some change." I was like, "Nah, keep it."
Yeah, I'm not giving the cookout $5 for a burger.
No, just for a burger. I just wanted a burger.
They say the tray with the burger
like
and the fries and a drink for $6.
$6. Yeah. I was like, "No, that's okay." But yeah, glad you enjoyed this. We'll do some more of this.
The blindfold, I thought it was going down, but
it's about to go down.
But it's all good though. We cool.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah. But have fun with this one.
Good. I'm glad.
Yeah, and that's all I have for tonight.
Okay. Toes are good.
Oh yeah, my man paid for my nails to get done today and my toes, same color.
I get the change?
No.
Okay. Okay, that has been another episode of Love Me Not Podcast with Tiz and Kay. As always, I am Tiz saying good night.
And I am Kay. Peace to the next episode. Talk to you later.